Hey, welcome back. Well, today's show is all about getting you ready for that little football game. It's on Sunday. It seems like everyone's making a big deal about it. How often do the Packers take on the Bears in the NFC Championship game? Got to go all out for this one. And this is Matt Winters from Festival Foods and the executive chef at the Mark. Great to see you, Matt.
It's good to be here.
I noticed that all the folks at the grocery store Festival, they're green and gold fever, all decked out.
All the way.
Yeah, and as I mentioned earlier, all the different departments I think are trying to outdo each other, from the deli to the bakery. You know,
it's a friendly competition.
It is.
Everybody's trying to one up each other, so it's pretty fun.
I love it. I love it. You know, as I said, winter's long. When the team's winning, go with it. Let's have fun with it.
Exactly.
So I was talking to Matt. I said, what could we do? You know, something different. And right away you said nachos, and I was like, you got me at that. You know, they're a great munchie. You can keep bringing them out. They're a wow factor. Love this.
Well, it's a good way to get everybody around the table all at once and start talking, and especially if you've got friends coming over or maybe people you're not really familiar with. If you're all digging into the same plate, you're friends by the end. Yeah,
I totally agree. Get out the napkins. Let's have some fun. So we're going to show you how to make the ultimate nachos, a real wow factor, piled up high, and everyone's going to go crazy over these. So first thing we got going on over here is we basically took a pound of ground beef.
Yep, just a pound of lean ground beef. I like the Ortega taco mix just because it's got the best flavor, I think.
Okay.
I kind of like it.
Okay.
Especially, I don't want to make it too complicated on game day. So
yeah,
just follow the directions, brown it up, you're good to go.
Okay, so make just a packet of taco seasoning, ground beef, some water. There you go. Taco meat is done off to the side. Now we got to make a wonderful homemade cheese sauce.
Okay, the best nacho sauce in the world.
Yes.
Start with Velveeta.
Okay.
It's nice and smooth. Chunk it up a little bit. Throw that into a warm pan.
And there's a debate. Some people like a cheese sauce. Some people like shredded cheese. These nachos have both. You know what? We got both bases covered. But I'm one who likes that melty cheese sauce. You know what I mean? Dripping, the messy, So.
And this is what that's going to be.
Oh, okay. So basically this is a 1 pound package.
Yep,
I'm just going to chunk it up a little bit. Just because it melts a little easier.
Exactly. It just melts it, smooths it out a little bit.
We're doing it in a saucepan. You could also do it in the microwave. It's up to you. Just keep an eye on it in the microwave because it can get away from you. Non-stick pan for sure, though. Otherwise you're going to be doing dishes all night. You don't want to be doing that. Okay, so into the pan. What's next?
Next, we're going to start with some tomatoes. Nice tomatoes. I like the petite cut, just because it makes it for better eating.
With the juice?
With the juice.
Okay.
Do not drain them.
Okay.
Just dump it right in there.
Right in there.
You want that moisture to help the cheese to start melting nice and even. A couple of small cans of diced green chilies would be the next thing.
Okay. So this is easy. Just dump and go.
And that's it. That's the sauce. Now just let it warm up until the cheese melts. Use a whisk or a spoon to smooth it out.
You bet.
And that's it. It'll take a few minutes and you're ready to go.
If you wanted something with a little more kick, what about using maybe the Mexican cheese, the Mexican Velveeta?
Yeah, you could do that. You could add some jalapenos. You could take some crushed red chilies.
Ooh, yeah.
Throw some of those in there if you want a little bit of bite to it.
We're going to keep it, though. When you're having people over, I think you got to do the spicy stuff on the side. Right. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because you got kids, and so I'm with you on this. Keeping this mild, do the hot stuff, the sauce, the jalapenos. Let people add that on their own.
Yep. If they don't like it, they can just knock it off to the side.
Absolutely. Now we've got one more pan over here. Tell me about what we have in here.
This is just some spiced chili beans.
Okay.
And that's just to add a little extra kick, a little extra texture. When we start putting the nachos together, we're actually going to do 2 layers. We're going to do a layer of chips and some cheese, and then the cheese sauce, and then some meat and some beans. And then we're going to do it all over again. We're going to pile it up, and then we're going to start putting toppings on, and we're going to have a mountain by the time we're done.
And I like beans on my nachos. I really do. Yum. So this is just a can of the chili beans with the sauce that comes in there, just warming that up.
Yep, chili beans, spicy if you want them, mild if you want it mild. It's really your preference.
What are you doing game day? Have you decided yet?
I don't know. I was just invited over to a friend's house, so now I have to talk to my wife and see if we want to go over there, or if we're going to have friends at our place. I don't know.
It's a tough one because, first of all, I'm a nervous wreck about this game. You know what I mean? It's like, and then second of all, I want a good seat. And I know I got one in my house. And I got my perfect spot.
Exactly.
And I can be casual in a sweatshirt, and, you don't have to dress up. So,
that's the beauty of just doing this at home. You go to the store, you pick up a couple odds and ends, keep it easy, sit back, relax, and have some fun.
Exactly. All right, my sauce is melting. Okay. This is fun. We actually got green and gold chips. So tell us what we have here.
Okay, this is a guacamole flavored chip.
Ooh.
And that's the green, of course. We need our first layer now.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be anything fancy.
Okay. And if you can't find green and gold chips, because right now I think there's going to now be a run on these guacamole flavored chips, regular chips will work just fine. Don't go stressing over trying to find green and gold chips.
You know, another good one is the chili line. Have you seen the chili line chips? Those are nice.
My sister swears by those. Okay, so we got basically half and half, or just one big pile of tortilla chips. Now we've got our layer. This is shredded cheese.
This is shredded cheese. Yeah, we're going to put quite a bit down on the first layer. I like a lot of cheese.
This is not the time to diet, people.
No.
No. You know, Monday will be here soon enough, back to the Y or to the gym, and but no, not during game day. Have fun with it.
And then we can take either some of the taco meat or the beans, whichever you want. Put that right on top of here to start that melting a little bit.
You bet. So we want to, you know, put something hot.
Yeah, about half of the meat.
Okay.
That way it's all spread all the way throughout.
Okay. I like to make nachos at home because they get to you real hot. Sometimes when you get them at the restaurant, by the time they get to the table, you know how that goes?
Well, especially game day. The restaurants are packed.
Yeah.
The bars are packed. They're going to sit in the window for 20 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, that once nachos sit too long, not so good. Okay, so now what?
Some of the chili beans.
Okay.
Looks like they're simmering along nicely.
You betcha.
So that just gives us a little texture in there.
And that's going to hit that cheese and just get it melted right away.
Exactly.
Oh. Anybody else at home drooling? Yum. Now we're ready for the sauce,
We're ready
cheese
for the sauce.
Let me
We just take a whisk and kind of break that up a little bit.
A whisk. There we go. Whoops. We lost part of the spatula in there. That's not a good thing. We'll fish her out.
Yeah, that happens.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's smoothing out really nice.
That's what I like about that Velveeta. And this is nice even if you're not going to do the whole nachos. You could probably just have this in a little crock pot, keep it warm, you know what I mean? Keep it warm and
Makes a great dip just as is.
A nacho bar is another fun thing that, you know, to do. Just set up, have different stations, have that meat keeping warm, have the cheese keeping warm, beans, and then all the fixins and let everybody do their own.
Absolutely. You can take all of these same ingredients and just, like you said, split it out into a little island and they can come make their own.
Love that idea. Okay. Whatever it takes to get you out of the kitchen. Don't be in the kitchen the whole time. I don't want you after the game, after the Packers win, say, well, it was great, but I missed that one, Aaron, you know, the touchdown. Okay, now,
all right, that looks
layer
great.
Number 2.
Layer number 2.
More of those chips pile on.
More chips. We're going to get really fancy. We're going to put the green ones on top of the yellow ones.
Ooh.
Get this up here a ways.
You're killing me. You are killing me. Okay, I'm rethinking my French dips now. I don't know. I think I might have to do nacho and French dip.
Well, chips on the side. It's a good thing. The French dip looked awesome.
Thank you.
Gosh.
Thank you. More of the meat? Are we going on?
Let's get some cheese first.
Oh, that's right. We've got to do our cheese first because then we're going to put the hot beans and the meat over there, and that's going to melt that cheese. Nobody likes unmelted cheese, right?
That would be a bad thing. All right, just where it's starting to fall off the platter is perfect. Okay, now we're ready for the other good stuff.
All right. The rest of that meat, if I can find room for it. Deb, are you totally drooling?
I'm so hungry.
Would your boys, Sean and Jay, like dive into that?
Yeah. What
are you doing for the game, Deb?
I think I might be making one of those.
Oh, yeah, I know. The Tower of Nachos.
Exactly. Well, now imagine the conversation here.
Yeah.
When you bring that out, your guests are all sitting around, they're having a couple of beers, you bring that out, it's like,
whoa,
oh my gosh.
Whoa. That's what you want, that real wow, over-the-top factor, you know? I don't know what they're serving in Chicago, but no way can it compare what we're serving here in Green Bay. They
don't know how to eat in Chicago.
No, What's a hot dog? All right, more cheese sauce?
More cheese sauce. Gotta have the cheese. Yeah, that's getting just
Smells
right now.
so good. Abby, are you and Greg in the control room with your green and gold socks on, freaking out back there? They're like, save us a chip. I know.
You don't want to be shy on the cheese sauce. Just load that up.
They are just no skipping on the cheese sauce, like we ever do in Wisconsin. Hello. It's so funny having the Packers, you know, in the NFC Championship. I'm getting phone calls from people all over the country who I haven't, you know, and it's just so cute. They're like, "Go Pack! I'm with you."
Yep.
You know, all my nieces and nephews in Arizona and friends from all over the country. They're all Packer fans at heart, I think. They're all pulling for them. Okay, now we put the rest of the stuff.
Now, And start sprinkling that on as much as you can get to stay on there.
You know, I was going to try and clean up the mess. I was like, what's the point?
Exactly.
Yeah, we'll do that after. So we'll do some tomatoes, which I love. Matt called this the magic mountain of nachos. Mm-hmm. All right. What else? Jalapeno. I love pickled jalapenos. It's not nachos to me if they don't have the pickled jalapenos. Of course, you can always serve them on the side. I love them.
Well, and if somebody, doesn't like a jalapeno, you can substitute a different pepper.
Yeah.
Put a banana pepper on there or something a little bit mellower.
Sure. Oh, no. It's got to be the jalapenos at my house. Black olives. Is that just some green onion?
Yep, little green onion to finish.
Oh, my golly.
Yeah, we're almost there.
Sour cream and some guac, extra green guac from Festival.
Got that, yep. It has to be the super green for the game.
There we go. The ultimate nachos. Matt's going to stick around and show us some other great game day stuff. It's just got to slide down the mountain. A little more sour cream, I think, don't you? Wow. How good do those look? Unbelievable. Recipes on our website. Go